Hi, so I just wanted to do a quick update on our snakes. The one you're looking at now is my snow motley. Her name's Alva. And then if you watched my other videos before, she has a sister which is named Calypso, and she's an albino corn snake. And then we also have Murdoch, which is a full-grown male python. I'll show you each of those here in a minute. I just wanted to do this video for a couple of my viewers who have been asking about them. I get asked questions daily on my snake videos, so if you guys haven't seen those, you can check those out and you can see the actual unboxing of when I got this little girl. She's almost a year old now, and she's more than doubled in size. She's a really good eater. Her sister's not quite as big as she is, even though we got them at the same time, but she's also quite a bit larger than when we had got her. So I'm going to go ahead and move into the other snakes so you guys can see them. So I just thought I'd give you guys a quick view of Murdoch's cage here. You can see he's out. It's his feeding day, so he's ready. But we have him in a big tank here. And you can see his water dish down here. And then he's got a little tree that he likes to lay on and green leaves. And then his bedding. And I'm sorry if it's dark. And then on the other side here, he has a big log where he likes to hide. And then he can also get behind there, and then the background is this fake kind of styrofoam rock looking stuff. And then he has a heating pad underneath his log here. And it's underneath the tank, and that's regulated with a thermostat. And then he also has his light up above that you guys can't see, which we only turn on during the day. And then his tank opens up. And there's Murdoch. He's ready to come out and eat, which I'll be feeding here in a second. So I just thought I'd give you guys a quick view of his cage. And we have it sitting on top of a tall dresser. And this is his water dish down here that you see. And that's big enough for him to get into if he wants. Which he hasn't done lately, but sometimes he does when he's ready for a shed. And there it is. You can see him looking at me. So just real quick, guys, I wanted to show you the size difference in our two corn snakes. Alva, the little white one here, she's a really good eater, and she's always fed really well for us. So she's almost double the size of her sister down there. Calypso, when we first got her, she would not eat on a regular basis, and it took months before we got her to where she was actually eating. And even now, she's really finicky about eating. We have to cover her cage, the feeding tank, when we feed her, and we have to put her someplace where it's completely dark. And even then, it's a 50-50 chance as to whether or not she'll eat. Like I said, though, for Alva, she'll eat no problem. She has no reservations about eating. It's just Calypso, for whatever reason. They were both born at the same time. They were purchased at the same time. But for whatever reason, she's never been a really good eater. She still eats pinkies, where Alva, she eats fuzzies now. She's just started to where she's been feeding on just fuzzies. So I just wanted to show you them together so you can kind of get an idea of their size difference and just the difference that you can get in between animals. Like I said, they were purchased at the same time, but they're completely different. Alva's much more curious and much more active than her sister, and she eats much more aggressively than her sister. So I'm going to go ahead and put them up. I just have them in their little feeder tank here so you guys could get a good view of them. I'm going to get everything ready to feed Alva on camera for you guys so you can watch that. So our corn snakes eat frozen thawed, which means that we purchase them in packages that are like this. And they're frozen when you get them, already killed, and all you do is stick them in hot water and defrost them. So this is a pinky. This is what the little albino eats. And like I said, she has not grown as much as her sister, so she's not ready for a fuzzy. Now Alva, she'll eat a fuzzy. Before we switched her from pinkies to fuzzies, she was eating two pinkies really quickly. And so that's when we graduated her up to this size. So I just wanted to show you guys real quick. So these ones are already thawed. And Alva's already in here ready to eat. So I'm going to try and hold this really still for you guys. So I've got her little fuzzy here. So Alva just finished her fuzzy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, you can go ahead and leave them down below. I'll try to do updates as things change. Now, just a quick note, their habitat has not changed, so I'm not going to show that. If you have questions about that, you can see the last update video that I did, where I showed you the whole setup. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. I'll try to answer them, either about the python or the two corn snakes. And as always, thank you guys for watching.